Hey channel members, this is an exclusive video. I'm going to roll this out for you all first, and then probably in a couple weeks I'll do what I did last time, which is I will then reveal or share it with the public. But for now, this is for you all, so enjoy. What I'm going to share and talk about in this video, I've got 5 or 6 different parties, either who are great with research and data and such on Twixter, as I call it, and or on YouTube. So let's start with the first one. This is Eric G. If you don't know Eric G, he is an American who's been living in China off and on for quite a while. He owned a NIO, and he was invited to come over to the F2, that's Factory 2, part of NIO Park. Now, NIO Park, they've described it as a cluster, but it's basically, the way I'm thinking about it and seeing it is, it's a 3-phase build out that's going to be massive, almost like a small city by the time it's done. It is in Hefei. The first factory, or Factory 1, is not located at NIO Park, so they are separate. Factory 2, with this 3-phase build out, I believe it will have a double shift production capacity for the first phase of 300,000 vehicles. I believe those will be focused on the NIO premium brand. The second phase, I believe, is supposed to target or maybe be focused on Envo with the L60, the sub-brand. And I think that double shift capacity will eventually be 400,000 annual production capacity. And then I believe there's a third phase that will be done later on. So this is still being built out. Now, I'm hoping that we can get even more information on this. In this video, Eric actually gives a link down here, because he didn't share everything. He said that this Elliot EV, and that's the next one we'll look at, Elliot Richards on EVs, he was also there. There were a few of them that were invited, who were invited to do this tour of the factory. And so I haven't watched all of Elliot's video yet. So, but I'm hoping to learn some things. And if so, I will try to incorporate them in future videos. But in the meantime, I will share these links so you can access this stuff, check it out, and that sort of thing. Next up, we have the Telescope. Now, Telescope, this is run by Sean. Sean used to work for NIO, but he's got phenomenal content, and it's not just NIO. He covers a lot of stuff in the Chinese EV market, especially. So his channel is worth checking out, in my opinion. Again, I'll share the link. Let's move on to the next one. This is a brand new channel. In fact, I think he started this channel in May. Ron's is the name of this channel. And this is the video. I've got this on screen so that you can see. Oh, shoot, that reminds me. I forgot to tell you. Wait, hit pause. I'm going to hit pause mentally. We'll come back to this, because the reason I chose this picture to show from Eric's video is this is a lineup. When they were leaving the factory, there were all these cars, all these NIO vehicles that were lined up because they were getting delivered. And so that was kind of cool to see. Anyway, that's why I chose that for the shot to share. Now back to Ron's new channel. And this is the video, and this breakdown is really nice. He did the Gen 1, Gen 2, Generation 3, Generation 4 battery swap stations, the power swap stations, and he gives some kind of overview and information, data breakdown, so you can see the difference. Also within the video, he shares some different things, like, for example, why one battery swap might take a little longer than another. And it's kind of interesting to get his take on this, but his is a new channel. I think he was at about 90 subscribers when I jumped on, and I haven't dropped a comment for him, but hopefully I can connect, or at least, let more people know about him and his channel. But I'll wait so you all have the first opportunity to check things out. He's also got more videos that I haven't even watched yet that I'm hoping to get to. So obviously the research is always ongoing for me. Now over to Twixter. Jason Yu, he has a YouTube channel. I don't know how much he uploads there, but he's very active on Twixter. And this is a NIO Firefly image and a share that he had about it. Jason Yu is really good. I'm really picky when it comes to trusting other people with what they offer for information, but Marcel Munch is someone who I generally think of as being pretty good and on point, rarely misses. And I would say the same of Jason Yu. They're two people I hold in high regard. So with respect to a lot of things, NIO, China, EVs, and all that stuff. So finally, Thinker Car. I love pulling data from Thinker Car. I love the way a lot of it is displayed, and it's easy for me to share it with others. So this is a recent tweet that they shared. NIO today announced its corporate value system 3.0. It clarifies that NIO's corporate mission is blue sky coming, shaping a sustainable and brighter future together. And its corporate vision is to build a user enterprise where innovative technology meets experience excellence. And then over here on the left, you see the kind of breakdown for these different things. And again, I'll link all this in the description, but this was something that I wanted to do because part of what I think I'm good at is digging and researching and finding things. And some of these people, some of these things, this content is not widely known, recognized, acknowledged, and that sort of thing. So that's exactly why I wanted to share a little bit of it here. And finally, last but not least, this is my Twixter. If you haven't seen it before, I wanted to share that as well. And, you know, one of the things that this is the only other platform right now that I'm on other than YouTube. And the main reason I'm on it is for research purposes. If not for that, I wouldn't even have a presence there. But I do post my videos and I do some replies. Sometimes it's kind of like with YouTube, I will use myself and my content as market research to learn and to try things out, test things. Sometimes they fail spectacularly. Sometimes I learn a lot from them. But basically right down here, if you don't know, I love basketball. Always have since I was 2 years old. First time I ever had a basketball, I loved it. I went from no internet to over 13,000 YouTube subscribers. The no internet thing was for almost a decade. And I was away from the free world, as I call it. And that's a whole other story. If you don't know it, let me know and I'll drop a video and talk about it. But research EQ, that's for emotional quotient or emotional intelligence. And funny thing is, one of the things I recognized about William Lee is he has it in spades. This guy sees things and recognizes things in ways that other people don't always recognize them. He also has a really high IQ. And that's a wonderful combination in my mind for a CEO and a co-founder of a company that I believe can be a global juggernaut in the future. Big part of the reason that I picked NIO. But it kind of resonated, the EQ thing resonated with me because I actually have that component as well. Real estate, I was a real estate investor in former life. It actually predates the no internet thing. So that's indirectly a part of that story. But I am blessed with a second chance at life and in more ways than one. So I try to maintain that. I see humility as a strength and an opportunity to recognize it as I have right here. No one is perfect. You know, just keep working, keep pushing, keep grinding. Life is absolutely a roller coaster. It's ups and downs. It's craziness. There are challenges. I have Aaronisms quotes, and I'll share those another time if you want as well. Those quotes, they help me through a difficult time in my life. But one of the things I like to do with them is I'll sometimes focus on one of them. One of the quotes is, successful people see opportunities where other people see problems. That's just a little about me, but let me finish this thing up and get it out. Have a great night or day whenever you see this, and I'll see y'all again very soon.